people.
Well, you should be able to hear it now. You should be able to hear it now. Can you hear it now?
There you go.
Hi.
Welcome back. If you've been here before, if you're just stumbling across this, is hashtag just saying. Time for prostitution. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. It'll let you know when we upload new content. You can watch First 40 here on YouTube's. Listen wherever streaming things stream. And if you're feeling fancy, you can check out the pre-show banter on the TikTok as well as Trivia Tuesday.
Yeah.
This week it was me versus Sean.
Who won?
Yes.
I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to spoil it.
One of us did.
Let's just say it was a...
There was a one controversial question.
It was a I think so. I think so. On a technicality.
Well.
2.
But that's okay. I got...
Science rules.
Does it?
Yes.
Does it rule?
No.
Everything can be explained with science.
Some things, yes.
Yeah.
Science.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, catch up. How was the weekend?
Good.
Weekend? Good? All around?
Sean?
Average?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Decent.
Decent.
Nothing exciting.
Did you go to the Marshfield Fair, Sean?
Nope.
Oh, is the Marshfield Fair open?
It is.
Oh, boy.
Oh, I can write that down.
I'm waiting for the car show.
I've only been there once.
I think the car show is the Labor Day weekend.
Usually is.
Oh. You like the car show?
Yes.
Oh. That's something new I learned today. Sean likes the car show.
Yeah.
Fancy.
Yes.
Are they older cars or just...
It's a mixture of both.
Yeah.
I'm a little...
Put rims on your car, it's custom.
I'm a little
It's
sad.
a show car.
I'm a little sad. The organizers of the fair did not contact me to enter my my Subi. A little disappointed.
Yeah.
Jay.
I think it's a Spindle's Car Club that does that one.
Oh, really?
It's been a while since I've been there, but last time I was there, someone had General Lee.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Jay.
Doors
Jay-
welded shut.
Yeah. Well, it's not a real General Lee if the doors are.
There was
If
also
you can just
a,
open up the doors.
one of the police cars from the Batman movie was there, like replica of that.
Yeah.
I remember the Batmobile, the cop cars.
That's kind of.
They're just like what Dodge Diplomats or something.
It's kind of niche. Be like, I don't want the Batmobile. I've got the police replica vehicle.
Yeah, they can't catch Batman. You can't catch him.
He outran us in the real car. Yeah. There is like a cricket or something down here, so there's going to be an occasional
That.
squeak. Yeah, I can hear it. There's nothing I can do about it.
We think he's in the basement over there, but we're not too sure.
He'll just starve.
I'm not sure. What do crickets eat?
I don't know.
Do they eat
I
grass?
think they eat bugs.
Crickets eat bugs.
The bugs
Isn't
eat
a bug?
bugs.
Isn't it a bug?
Isn't a cricket a bug?
Ask Siri.
Come here.
I don't know if I want to ask Siri. Hey Siri,
It's called Ask.
you got nothing, huh? What? Hey Siri, what do crickets eat?
Crickets are omnivorous and can eat almost anything, including fresh plant material, decaying organic matter and, when they are extremely hungry, both living and dead insects. In the wild, crickets eat flowers, seeds, leaves, fruits, grasses and other insects, including
He just
dead members
keeps
of their
going.
own species.
Yeah.
This is from reference.com and Wikipedia.
Wow.
Thank you, British man. Crickets.
Thank you, my good man.
Like Jiminy Cricket.
Don't mention it.
I like
Now,
how
crickets
everybody
and
else.
grasshoppers, they like the same family? Like cousins?
I'm not asking him that.
Okay, forget it.
Excuse me.
Anyways.
Can you answer that for us? Come on over. You'll be our guest.
Well, I don't think there's anything down here that cricket would eat. I didn't know that they were so carnivorous.
They'll eat anything.
Apparently, they'll just whatever you got, they're in.
From reference.com, they'll eat anything.
Yeah.
It's like, damn. Will they eat human beings? Damn.
I hope not. He went quiet on that one. He's like, I'm going to shut up now. Get those people when they least expect it.
That's right.
Tiptoe. Anyways.
Yes. What you drinking, Sean?
Pepsi.
Oh. No Coke?
It was
you're
Coke.
He
Coke
don't drink.
person.
He don't drink Coke.
It was
You
Coke.
like Coke?
It
I
depends.
filled it up before you came in.
Do you like Oreos?
Actually, I don't like Oreos.
Oh.
And the thing is that Oreos, I mean, they're unashamed at this point. They, whatever flavor, they're just like, let's cram it into the Oreo.
That's right, because now they have Coke Oreos.
And that's how they keep tricking me to try them again. They're like, look, we have this new flavor. You like that flavor. Surely you'll like this Oreo. And I don't like it.
And
I
they
never
also
had
do the
it.
fun things, like the Star Wars
I'm
thing.
going to get them and bring them in, and then we'll try them.
I thought the interesting, they had, if you...
It's
if
regular
you,
Coke. It's not like vanilla. It's regular Coke.
If you
It's
obtain
infused
one,
with Oreos.
if you obtain one, I'll
I'll
try
try
it.
Probably
I-
at Walmart.
I can't promise that
Walmart
I'll
has
enjoy
everything.
it because it's an Oreo cookie.
Is it white?
I don't know. I haven't seen
White
them.
Coke?
I don't know.
There's no such a thing, is there?
They have Coke Clear.
I don't think they have a Coke Clear. They had Pepsi Clear.
So that means that soon they'll have Pepsi Oreos.
Well, it probably who does Oreo? Nabisco. They probably have something with Coke. You don't often see
We're
like
friends.
yeah, you don't often see like cross branding like shut up. Like Doritos
Right.
has a thing with like Pepsi and stuff because they're always like Mountain Dew and Doritos, and they tried doing a Mountain Dew flavored Dorito,
Yeah.
and you absolutely didn't know that that's what it was supposed to be because it didn't taste like Mountain Dew at all.
But they won't bring back your 4 cheese.
They won't bring back the 4 cheese,
Damn.
despite my angry
Make your
letters.
own.
Despite my letters. Oh,
How many
speaking,
letters have you written?
I wrote 2 in my life to Doritos. The 4 cheese. I'm telling you, if you had the 4 cheese, and then they took it away, you would write them a letter too because they were awesome. They were the best flavor of Dorito,
Please.
and all the Doritos suck.
I like Cool Ranch.
The thing with Cool Ranch is it's kind of funky.
Funky.
Yeah. It's a
Okay.
funky flavor.
They have Buffalo Cool Ranch now. I'm like, damn.
They got taco.
Yeah.
Taco's still out.
I tried the taco because
Taco
I thought
flavored tacos?
I thought it might be
Taco
like
meat.
cheesier, like not the nacho cheese, and I didn't like it. Yeah. So Saturday,
Tomorrow?
no, last Saturday,
Okay.
I stopped at down the street. There's a corner store from me,
What's it called?
Village Market.
Oh, a Little Peach. Little Peach.
It's the little peach of my street.
Okay.
So, well, they sell the Mountain Dew Live Wire,
Nice.
which is not available everywhere.
That's orange, right?
Oh, yes. Now, every time Jay goes in there, he'll go in to buy a little thing of milk so he can have cereal and stuff.
Right.
And every time he goes in there, he'll buy like 4 or 5 of the live wires for me because he knows I love it. And
That's a sweet guy.
well, he is sometimes. And it's not
Sometimes.
and it's not available everywhere.
Occasionally.
Yeah.
So
It's limited
he had
quantities.
gone in the other day and they didn't have any. And he asked the guy, because I guess the guy behind the counter is like wicked friendly and they talk. And he said, my wife loves the live. When are you going to get it back in again? And he's like, I don't know, try like a week. Well, this past Saturday I ran in so I could get a couple of drinks because I was on my way. We had a thing for my dad.
Oh. Hi, Bob.
And
Robert!
he can't hear you.
Robert!
Excuse me.
You can see.
That's the loudest I've ever heard Sean be. And so I ran in to get a Gatorade and like a biggin Gatorade.
Biggin?
A biggin, yeah, like
40
like
ounce?
64 ounce, yeah. I
Damn.
got the biggin, yeah. I'm not messing around. I want the biggin.
64 ounces.
And I looked and they had the live wires, so I grabbed 2, which I thought was very conservative of me. So I get up to the thing. Jay grabbed a couple drinks. He got Dr. Pepper. He loves Dr. Pepper. So he grabbed a couple Dr. Peppers. We get up to the thing and he's ringing it up. And Jay goes, "See, I told you she likes it." And the guy
Like
looks,
he didn't believe you.
and the guy looks at me and goes, "You're the one?" and I
My
said,
life hell.
And I said, yeah, it's me. I said, I'm pretty sure I'm the only reason that Pepsi is distributing the live wire in this area. And he's like, I thought he was making that up.
I didn't believe him.
And he goes, no, I wasn't lying. See, she loves it. And I said, it's good. And he goes, he buys like many of those every time he comes in. He said, so I had to try it because he buys so many. I thought, this must be the best drink in the world. I said, and did you like it? And he said, yeah, it was pretty good. I said, nah, you didn't like it. I can tell. I said, I feel like if you were really into it, you'd be like, it was amazing. He said, no, I liked it. I said, nah, I think you're just trying to be kind at this point.
I never tried it.
It's good. I like
want to
it.
try it now.
It's good. It's if you like.
I like the Baja Blast.
You know, the thing is that it's orange flavored, but it's not obnoxious. Like sometimes you get like a
slice,
like a Fanta, or who's the other one? Fanta and Crush.
Yeah.
But this has more. I don't know how to describe it. It's a more crisp orange.
Crisp.
Yeah, I like it.
More sharp.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, what can I say? They should do a Mountain Dew flavored Oreo.
There you go.
Yeah, I reached out to them for
because
support.
Oreo's got to deal with
They don't
Coke.
want to give it.
Oh yeah. They can't.
So what's the Mountain Dew equivalent for Coke?
Mellow Yellow. So no.
The last time I saw
Mellow
Mellow
Yellow?
Yellow
No.
was the movie Days of Thunder. They had like the car was sponsored by Mellow Yellow. I'm like, what the heck is Mellow Yellow?
I have some in my
I never
kitchen.
had any before.
I have some in my kitchen.
Yeah.
Mellow Yellow,
In the
yeah.
early
So
80s,
it's
Jim
a
Varney used to
generic
do
Mountain
commercials.
Dew.
Really? Huh?
It's a cousin of Mountain Dew.
Yeah, it's a Coke Mountain Dew. Did he? I don't remember the commercials.
He did them as Ernest
Oh,
in the early 80s.
gotcha.
Some of them, like Vern, the camera guy.
Yeah.
He
Hey,
was
Vern.
up. He was up on the roof. Like,
Was
working.
Vern a real person?
Technically, it was just the. Sometimes he was just the director guy.
I was
John
going to say,
Cherry.
aren't we all Vern? I mean, he's
Vern.
talking right to us. I think we're supposed to be Vern.
But some of them, he was up on the roof fixing his house,
Yeah.
and Ernest came up on the ladder, saying, "Oh, it's so hot up here. I bet you want a nice cold yellow mellow." And then he just starts drinking it himself and like teasing him. And then he ends up drinking the last little bit of it. Then Vern just takes his foot and pushes the ladder and he falls down. He's like 3 stories up.
Jesus. Like, now you go down and get me another one.
People are like, who the hell's
Jeez.
Ernest?
I know.
Google it.
Google
Google
it.
that shit.
Ernest P. Worrell,
Google it.
Jim Varney. All right.
the late great Jim Varney.
Oh, I did that. We had to put a pin in it earlier.
Huh?
So they're re-releasing all the Nightmare on Elm Streets in 4K.
Yes, I think I have something on that.
Yeah, that's the thing I was.
Oh my gosh.
So,
On topic,
oh my God.
which hardly ever happens to me. On topic, I had a whole conversation with the young people about Kevin Bacon. Yeah?
Okay.
Was Kevin Bacon in A Nightmare on Elm Street?
No, he was in
Friday
Halloween.
the 13th.
Yeah, Friday the 13th. The
Are
very
you
first
sure?
One.
Yes.
There in the cabin, he gets an arrow stuck through his throat from
I
underneath.
Was it the first one?
Yeah, he's in bed, and the arrow comes through his throat. He's like,
Oh, okay. Let me get.
he might have been. I don't know.
Was he a teenager trying to have sex?
Yes,
Because
he was.
that's
Oh,
when
yeah.
they all die.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin Bacon.
Because I swore it was Nightmare on Elm Street. And then I'm like, wait a
That
minute.
was Johnny Depp.
Yeah, and then I thought, well, maybe it was Johnny Depp. And then
There are a lot of famous people in Nightmare on Elm Street that got
my
brutally murdered.
my niece Nikki fired back with Kevin Bacon was the one in Friday the 13th, and I'm like, no, he wasn't. But it has been many moons since I've seen that.
But that
and I've
wasn't
only seen
Jason.
it
That was the
once.
mother in the first one.
Oh, you ruined it.
Mrs. Voorhees.
The
It
twist.
ruined it. It was fucking
The
1978.
twist.
Like 40 years ago. You didn't ruin shit. If you haven't seen it, oh well. You probably find it on YouTube.
You know what?
For free.
I like that attitude. If you haven't seen it, it's too late for you. And I hate that noise. I really do.
Do you know the origin of that?
Isn't it
I
like
do.
I don't know. He does it on a synth.
No, but like it was like kill from mommy. Kill, mom.
Oh,
And, like,
okay.
They just like,
Just the K and
Yeah.
Ma.
yeah.
Okay.
And they
Okay. Okay.
mixed it together and they got the freaking sound. All right, Sean, what do you got?
Elm Street's the 4K release.
Yeah.
Stuns up a new trailer as well.
Nice.
Celebrating the 40 years of Freddy Krueger with a 4K blue release of Elm Street this fall.
Well,
Fresh trailer showcases upgraded visuals and unreleased footage, including theatrical and uncut versions.
Nice.
Stream the original Elm Street on Shudder and AMC Plus while waiting for the October 15th physical 4K release.
Nice. 4K. What's the difference between 4K and 3K? It's an extra,
One.
an extra
1K.
K. So, like, you get to see things that like you didn't see back in the day? Like, that wasn't there before. I couldn't see that.
It's supposed to be a crisper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So like,
Now, I'm curious about that uncut release. But
Yeah,
what sucks for me is it's a 4K release.
Yeah.
I think you need like a 4K Blu-ray player and TV for that, I think.
No, it's just a player.
Regular one?
Well, you would need the player, yeah.
Yeah, the TV itself didn't have to.
I
I
escaped
think-
that whole thing because my PS5 can play 4K
Oh,
stuff.
nice.
I don't know if my Blu-ray player can do that.
If it doesn't specifically say, then it can't.
I'll
You'd
have
have
to
to get a 4K player. That's how they get you.
Either way, I'm buying
Now they're
it.
releasing every single one?
Huh?
They're releasing every single or just the first one?
Just the first one. Original.
Okay. So next year they'll probably do them 2 and so on and so forth.
It might depend on the public response. Like if they don't get enough.
I think fans will want it.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Next
maybe.
year they're gonna release the 4K version of 2 and then 4K version of 3 in 2027.
Which one was the 3D one?
That was
It was a
6.
3D one.
Freddy's Dead, the Final
Yeah,
Night.
his face is coming at you. 3D.
The worst
Okay.
one of them all.
Yeah.
2-minute
Freddy
trailer.
versus Jason.
2-minute trailer provided by Bloody Disgusting takes fans through the story of Elm Street with the updated 4K visuals, iconic shots like "Come to Freddy," and Freddy putting together his finger knife glove had never been more sweat-inducing. I don't know why it's put sweat, but while at the same time you'll definitely notice an upgrade through the richer color palette and shadow work.
Nice.
As previously reported, this release will come with the theatrical and uncut version of the film, the latter of which features footage that was only ever seen in pieces in the special features of the past releases.
Okay.
Special features for the 4K include alternate endings, the house that Freddy built, the legacy,
Alternate endings. Ooh.
ready for Freddy focus points,
He doesn't die.
alternate endings, Never Sleep Again, Nightmare on Elm Street. It's like a making of.
Behind the scenes.
Yep. They got commentary with Wes Craven, Robert Englund, Heather Langenkamp, Ronnie Blakey, Robert Shea, and Sarah Reicher.
Okay.
And they have commentary with just Wes Craven, Heather Langenkamp, John Saxon, and Jacques Haken.
Nice.
Jacques was the film guy, one of the camera guys.
Nice. Yeah. October. Come on.
I just want to bring this one up.
What do you got?
Family Guy finds a new home on a network's television. Hear about this?
No.
It is on network.
Family Guy is joining Comedy Central's animated comedy block starting September 2nd, adding to the channel's lineup for older audiences. The show continues strong with its 23rd season, featuring original voice actors and new licensing deal with Comedy Central.
Oh.
'Cause they've been with Fox all these years.
Right.
Yeah.
Family Guy has found yet another place to entertain the world from. According to Deadline, Comedy Central has secured distribution rights for the series. The animated hit show created by Seth MacFarlane will be joining the channel's animated comedy block September 2nd. The deal has been made between Paramount and Disney in order to bring episodes of the adult animation landmark to its new home.
Yay.
It won't be long before Family Guy joins titles at South Park and Futurama on the block. Comedy Central has specifically aimed at older audiences.
Yes.
I take offense to that. Older audiences.
Where you going, old? You damn whippersnapper.
Back in my day.
Oh my goodness. I mean, bad enough my body pops every time I move.
No.
Yeah, my knees every time I get up.
Hands on your knees.
Oh my goodness. So, I don't want to. Go ahead.
All right.
I don't want to interrupt.
We got time. Did you know that there is a new alphabet song?
Oh,
A new alphabet song.
Now we're changing the
Yes.
alphabet song.
Yes.
Why? Are they excluding Y? Because
No, it's the
a
same.
question?
It's the same letters, but like it's sung differently. Like you know how it was when we were younger. How like
Dun,
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 dun, dun,
yeah.
dun, dun.
It's completely different now.
Now
And
they're
it sounds like
gonna
freaking.
mess it up.
So how does it go now?
Sing it, Joe.
Well, you just do the rhythm of it, like da da da. da.
I have to play it for you. Am I allowed to play
You know,
it, or is that like copyright?
a very very brief clip.
She's always said
Brief
less
clip.
than
That
30
could be the
seconds.
whole thing.
Well,
Maybe 10 seconds?
yeah, I'd keep it 20 or under.
All right.
I mean, if you just play like a nibble,
A nibble.
people will get the gist of it.
All right.
I think.
Hold on, let me see.
And if you know, and then they can always. I'd like to hear the rest of this fun-filled.
For nearly 200 years, generations of youngsters have
Well, now you're playing somebody else's
200 years?
podcast. Has the alphabet been around that long?
But now the internet is divided after a
Come
new
on.
version of
Yeah.
I'm saying, what is going on? I don't for Catholic school and
Okay. Well,
Hold
we can
on.
blame Catholic school if you want. Now they poking Jesus into the.
No, that ain't the right one.
What the heck?
Jesus Christ!
You know what?
In
Thank
the morning,
goodness.
brush your teeth.
That has nothing to do with ABC.
Anyways, if you want to hear the new alphabet song, go on. Just Google it. But like, they
What
they,
is
they
that
separate
about?
like the letters differently. Like LMNOP, they're like LMN. OPQR and like it's weird. Like it's the same letters,
Yeah.
but like the breaks in it are different.
They're throwing off my rhythm.
Yeah, the rhythm is way off, and people are like, "What is this?" Like, don't teach this in schools, but they're already teaching it in schools. So
So we took away cursive so that we can mess with the alphabet song.
I guess so.
No fancy letters for you. But learn this.
And soon they're going to change again. Like A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I
Well,
don't
at
know.
least they're
What's
not
next?
saying ABC, brush your teeth. When you get up in the morning, you have to pee. QRST.
You and me. Anyway, have you been watching the Olympics?
I did not watch the Olympics.
All right. Well,
I-
if you watched them, you would have seen a breakdancing performance
I did see the breakdancing performance, yes.
by an Australian lady,
And
and
she's
everyone
in a
is
lot
like
of
making
trouble.
fun of her. They're like comparing it to like the Three Stooges.
Mm.
And like,
She's in a lot of trouble
Yeah.
for that. First of all, I don't know why breakdancing. I'm not entirely sure why it was in the Olympics to begin with.
same here.
But you know, I'm not on the committee. They didn't ask me. That's fine. But
Tara, is this okay?
I would have said maybe not. I would have said maybe not.
No.
But because is it a sport? Because it seems more recreational. But it's all those things could be recreational now that I think
True.
about it. But
Throwing a javelin.
the thing that I found amusing is that Australia, that's where the woman was from,
Yeah.
was standing behind this woman, and they're like, we thought this was the best representation. And I'm sitting there going, Australia thought this is the best person in the country who can break dance. This person.
She's doing like kangaroo hop.
I'm thinking nobody else showed up to the audition. And they were like...
You're a shoo-in. No one else is here.
And they were like, you know what?
I still can't believe that was part of it.
You know what, Betty? You're going to the Olympics.
There's so many parody videos of it. Like
Yeah.
comparing it to like other things and like...
I think they should have played the Humpty dance behind whatever it was she was doing.
Push the step to the left like a leg was broken.
Yeah.
Like,
Do a side by side. Have
if
the
you haven't seen it, you gotta
have the
you gotta
Elaine
watch
dance
it.
happening beside her.
I'll probably show you guys later off screen. But
I've seen it. It's pretty
Australian
cringe.
Olympic breakdancer.
Yeah.
You'll get a chuckle.
Gangnam Style.
Oh, by the
That's
way,
worse than that. Worse than Gangnam Style. What's up?
Well, let me just.
What flavor is that?
Oh, this is glacier cherry.
Glacier cherry.
Yeah, this is one of the flavors that I enjoy this flavor quite a bit. Problem is
It's
that
like dirty water.
well, I guess it looks like cloudy water, but it makes my acid reflux very angry.
Oh, sorry.
So, yesterday,
Yes. Thursday.
no, yesterday was Thursday, so must have been Sunday when I was at my mom and dad's.
Hi, Mom.
Uh,
That's usually when you go.
No, it was during the week.
Oh.
I don't know what day it is anymore.
It's Friday.
So during the week, we'll
The
just say
16th.
we'll say it was during the week.
All right.
I was telling my dad, I said, because it was the only reason I know it must have been during the week because I had already seen Sean. So I said I saw Sean on Monday, and he put on like really old, not really really old, but old WWF, which it may have been back then.
1996.
Things. So my
Can't
dad
say
was.
that. It's
So my dad was like,
copyrighted.
really? And my nephew was in the room, and he goes, what app is that on? And I said, I thought it was Paramount.
Peacock.
So I said, oh, I think it's on Paramount. He's like, oh, we have that out here, because I was in the living room. So he's like, let's go. So he started looking, and it wasn't on there. And I went, yeah. So I said, maybe it was Peacock. And I thought, but why would... Because Peacock is NBC. So I thought, why would...
It doesn't sound right.
Yeah, why would NBC have wrestling stuff? It made more sense that it would be on Paramount Plus.
Right.
But then he went to Peacock and he found it all,
Okay.
and he was like, "Oh, look at it all!"
Yeah.
My dad. I looked
It's a
over
lot.
I looked over at my dad, and he was like,
Ultimate Warrior.
They got stuff going back to the
The
80s.
Four Horsemen.
"Now my dad will occasionally put on current wrestling,
It's horrible.
and he knows some of it. But she's like, I don't know who that is, and who's that, and what are they doing that for, blah blah. So when we were showing the old things, she goes, "Oh, look at him, I know him." And she's like, "Why don't you put on some of this?" She's like, "I know these people."
Yeah. These guys are irrelevant now.
Oh, look at him. I said, "Yeah." I said, and then he had on one match, and who comes running out, Mom? But Hillbilly Jim. She went, "Oh, I do
Hillbilly
like him."
Jim.
My mom used to love Hillbilly Jim. I have
He's
no
still
idea
alive?
why. I don't know. I don't think so.
Hall of Famer, Hillbilly
Yeah.
Jim.
Yeah, with his freaking overalls and his hat.
Hey Siri,
Yeah.
is Hillbilly Jim of WWE still alive?
Plus, Siri's like, who? Who is that?
Who?
Yeah.
Speaking of WWE, the episode of Legends was on this weekend,
Yeah.
and it showed Paul Heyman.
Now, Paul Heyman was who?
Yeah, he's still alive.
Paul Heyman.
Was
He's the
he
manager.
Was he the
guy?
ECW guy? Okay.
Yeah, but now
Sorry.
he's WWE.
There's a lot that happens in my brain.
Well, like
I can't keep track
everyone
of
that
all
he's
that.
managed is at one time become the champ. He managed
Okay.
Brock Lesnar, Undertaker a long time ago, Mick Foley, Roman Reigns now.
Did you know Brock Lesnar has a daughter,
Yep.
and
She's
she's in wrestling?
yeah.
And somebody did a side by side of them,
Yeah.
and she looks not only just like him,
Poor
but
girl.
she looks so much like him. I thought it was a Photoshop, like an AI joke,
Uh,
and I was like, "Ha, that's very funny." And they're like, "No, this is what she really looks like." And I was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." Like, well, I don't like to make fun of people, but I was like, that can't really be what she looks
The
like.
Rock's got a daughter in the WWE too. One of his daughters.
Yeah, but she looks like a daughter.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not.
She
no,
looks
I'm
like
not,
a girl.
I'm not trying. No, I'm not trying to be mean.
Right.
It's just that she looked just like him, so much like him. I thought it was impossible that it was a separate person.
Right.
I was like, "There's no way this is not him." I was like,
Right.
"This is a funny joke,"
Right.
and then like, "No, that's her." It's like, "Oh snap!"
The Rock's daughter, Pebble.
Well, no, what? I don't
She's his
even.
Pebble.
Excuse me, I don't remember what her name is.
I don't know.
That's okay. It's irrelevant anyway.
Yeah.
So was it a good
It
episode?
was very good actually,
All right.
and he's in the Hall of Fame. He got inducted this year.
Oh, that fancy Hall of Fame. Nobody can.
Everybody gets in the Hall of Fame at least once.
I guess.
No, he started out like as a photographer back in when Vince's dad was doing it, and then
Doing it well.
and then snuck in and
He snuck in.
yeah, like he's like he pretended he had a camera. He's like, oh, I'm a photographer for so and so. I'm like, all right, so they let him in, and like he was there with like all the big names, Hogan, all them, and then next thing you know, he was like managing somebody, and
Oh.
then he did the ECW, and then that went bankrupt. Went
Paul
back to
Heyman was in
WWE.
Did it get bankrupt or did it get bought?
Both.
Ah, okay.
In the early 90s, Paul Heyman was in WCW.
Yeah.
He was managing Austin.
Oh, okay.
He managed a lot of like big names. Yeah.
There you
Paul
go.
Heyman. Good episode. I liked it.
Okay.
I can still hear him now. Coming out for his promos. My name is Paul Heyman. And the whole crowd does it now.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah. ECW, ECW.
Easy.
I think he's trying to distance himself from that now, but no one will let him down.
Yeah.
But he's attached to that forever.
Oh yeah.
I'll probably be on his tombstone.
That's right.
Well, I don't know. Is it better to be known for one thing or known for nothing?
Right.
True.
God, there's a lot of activity outside. I keep getting this.
Damn.
They can't finish with that lot across the street fast enough.
Yeah.
All day I have to listen to machinery back up. Beep, beep, beep. Like, shut up.
And what are they building?
They said they're building a house.
A house.
A house.
A mansion or a house?
Jay was outside and he goes, you know what? I count 3 driveways. I said,
Damn.
well, maybe it's a really nice house. And he goes, no, there's going to be 3. You need 3 houses for 3 driveways. He's like, they lied to me.
It's a mansion
Said they might have.
for a celebrity.
He had,
That'd be cool.
he worked, no, I don't want that in my neighborhood. People, looky-loos would be coming by every 5 minutes. Yeah. So
Coming to Whoville.
he was working, he was doing OT. I think it was Wednesday night into Thursday. So I was like, oh, because when he's not here, I use that as an opportunity to. I mean, we
Do what
like
you
a
want.
lot of the same stuff, but
Right.
some stuff I like that he doesn't like.
No.
So I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch this, and whatever. So the next day, well, I actually watched a show that he does like, but I started it over. So
Tab and I used to be like that.
so he goes.
You watch it without me?
So he has this thing with his work where, like, if the OT overlaps with his original shift, when the OT ends, he just gets sent home and paid for the next shift.
Oh, nice.
So he came home at like 7 o'clock in the morning. He went to sleep. So he finally wakes up and he's, waking up, and then he comes in my office and he
Groggy.
goes, yeah, and he goes,
Hi, hon.
he goes, so what did you do last night? And I said, well, I made cookies. And I watched What We Do in the Shadows because it's coming back in October, and I fucking love that show. And he goes, oh, I would have liked to have done that. And I said, well.
What
I
else
said-
show?
I
Inside
want to
number
make
9.
cookies.
So I said, well, there's some cookies on the counter. And he goes, ooh.
Hey.
He said, well, I'm going. And that leads me into the thing that I teased on the TikTok video
What's up?
where I was working in my office, and I have this weird reflex thing that I do after I eat, when I'm full, I sneeze. It's a weird thing.
All right.
So I had lunch, and then I just started sneezing. I sneezed like 8 times in a row. So he was in the bathroom, and he goes, "Bless you." So I sneeze again, and he's like, "Bless you." And then he's like, I sneezed again, and he goes, "Bless you." And then 2 seconds later, I sneeze again, and he goes, "I am out of blessings. I have no more blessings to give you. I can't help you anymore." And I said, "I don't expect you to keep blessing me. It's fine. I have no more blessings left to give."
Poor Jay.
He was in this same day.
What kind of
by the
cookies?
way. Chocolate chip. I wasn't.
Toll House?
Yeah, Toll House. The Toll House, yeah.
Nice.
World famous cookies, Toll House.
That's right.
My mom tells me my dad, because my dad used to do wood carving, and she told me my dad helped make that sign.
Really?
Yeah. I never bothered to fact check it with him. And she said it in front of him multiple times, and he's never shut her down. So I don't know if it's true or if.
Or you didn't hear.
Yeah, he might not have heard her. You're like, I don't know what she's
Bob,
talking
is it
about.
true?
No,
You made the sign for Toll House?
Well, I think he
Circa
worked on
17, whatever.
it. Well, he obviously not the original, but I think he
Right,
helped fix it. I don't know.
It's broken.
So
We need
that-
it fixed.
That same day, he runs out to get the mail
Okay.
because that's his thing. He loves to get the mail. So the mail arrives. He
Oh,
goes
excuse
running
me.
out to get it. So he's opening the thing, and then I hear him go, "Jesus Christ!" So I'm like, "Oh, that's not good. What's that, Bill?" So he comes in, and he's waving a paper, and he goes, "You believe this shit?"
No.
So I take it, and I'm like, "What are we hollering about? I'll be on board. Just tell me
What are
what
we hemming
to,
and hawing about?
just tell me what to get angry about." So I look at it, and it's my water bill is combined with my trash bill, right?
Okay.
The trash, by the way, they every quarter they charge me $90. I said they charge us $90.
Every 3 months?
Yeah, every quarter, yeah.
Okay.
I said I said they charge us $90. I said, but they don't do recycling every week. I said for the amount of money I'm paying, they should come get my other garbage
Yes.
every week. But no. The water bill, however, was just about $500
Oh, my God. For
That-
a year?
for the quarter.
For-
He had
Damn.
just paid it in March.
Wow. Why so much?
So I said, "What's going on with this?" And then I looked at the thing, and I looked at him, and I said, "Did you leave the hose on?"
Mickey.
And he goes, "No." And then he looks at me, and he goes, "You're the only one who's touched the hose."
You're in trouble.
Because I rinse my car off sometimes with the pollen. I don't like my car looking yellow. I like it looking orange.
Right.
Got to get the pollen off. So I said, "Well, I always make sure that I turn the thing off because it's got a spray nozzle thing, and I leave the nozzle on until it's done, dripping." So I said, "It's not me." And he goes, "Well, then who's what?" He goes, "Are we taking more showers?" I said, $500 worth of showers? How long are we in the shower
Yes.
How dirty are you?
for? Yeah. I said, "How long of a shower are we taking?" He goes, "I don't know."
Dirty beast.
Yeah. He goes, "I don't know." I said, "I think
We're cutting back.
I think maybe they've made an error. I think you should contact them."
Okay.
So he goes, "I don't know, maybe," because he doesn't like to do that kind of stuff. And I said, I think it's worth your time." So he finished whatever it was he was doing, and then I see him on the
Strongly worded email.
So he's looking at the paper, and then he grabs the phone and he calls.
Yeah.
And I hear him, and he's like, "Well, last quarter it was only 180 whatever dollars." He goes, "This is a very big jump."
Yeah.
He goes, "I'm concerned." And
$320 jump.
apparently the guy had said, "Have you checked your basement?" And the Jay goes, "For that kind of leak?"
You would have noticed that.
And that's what I said. And then he looks at me and he goes, "Hey, Tara, you go in the basement every week. You see a $500 leak in the basement?"
Nope.
I said, "No, I haven't." So then the person said something that made Jay go, "Oh, well, I'll have to go see about that." And then he hung up.
Oh.
So then he comes into my office and he goes, I think I know what happened. And I said, what happened, Sherlock? and he goes, that's because we have 2 bathrooms. He goes, that second bathroom? And I said, yeah. And he goes, you know how the toilet always runs? I went, there you go. Bingo, baby.
Yeah, but you didn't get that fixed.
Sometimes it runs and sometimes it doesn't. The problem is that I never use that bathroom. So I don't know that the toilet's been running all day.
And it's not your fault.
No,
The
not
hose,
technically.
yes.
So I said, I guess we got to call the plumber. So I get to text Tim.
Hey, Tim.
Oh, poor Tim. And tell him I got
Tim the Two-Man Tailor.
a toilet that won't shut up.
It's costing me $500.
$500? So Jay goes...
So you pay the $500?
So, well, he's going to have to, yeah. So Jay goes, is it more financial? Because the plumber's kind of expensive. But he does good work. He does good work.
Right.
So then Jay goes,
It's probably an easy
do you
fix.
think it's cheaper to get a new toilet than to have him just fix it? And I said, well, if we get a new toilet, he's the one who's got to put it in.
Like a gasket or an O-ring or something.
I said, so either way, you're going to have to pay labor.
Right.
And he goes, yeah, I guess. I said, well, I mean, there's a YouTube video for everything. We could look up maybe
Fixing your
how
toilet.
to fix it. I can't guarantee
101.
that it's going to be fixed, though. He goes, I'm not paying $500 every quarter. We need to get this fixed.
Right. It's a lot of money.
Oh, I agree.
Do it yourself.
Yeah.
DIY.
I'm not really... See, I do it myself, and then I have to get somebody else to do it, too. Because
I'll watch it myself, but someone else is going to do it for me.
Because I always end up doing it, and then somebody has to undo what I did.
Why did you do this? Nah,
Yeah.
this isn't right.
That's pretty much what I get. It's
That's
like,
what they said in the video.
well, I tried.
Damn
Yeah.
it, I tried.
Yes, there was something in the other bathroom, and the plumber was like, what that? I was like, well, I tried to fix something and it didn't work. That's why you have a job now. If I was successful, I wouldn't have had to call you. That's it. I think I know the answer to this,
Yeah?
but did we have a winner last week?
Nope.
Oh,
We did not. Don't! My quote was from... I forget now.
No, I remember.
What was it?
Was it Problem Child?
Yes, it was.
Hey!
Sean's was
I forget.
Ghostbusters.
Oh, yeah.
So nobody won. So
Alright.
my quote's worth 2 gift cards. What's yours worth?
You don't have to
Two?
do 2. If you just want to do 1, you can. Nobody's strong arming you.
How many do I have?
You have one right
Well, you
now.
handed me 2, so there's 3 upstairs.
What's that short? 1.
All right. So Sean's
So-
quote is worth 1 gift card. Mine is also worth...
You go first.
Mine
'cause
also
I'm drawing blank.
is worth 2 gift cards. So you comment on the YouTube video. If you're first and correct, you win. Pretty easy. All right. Let's see. What do I got here? Let's see. All right. Listen. Be careful how you talk to me. I happen to have my young son in the car, and I don't like that kind of language. I don't give a damn who the hell's in your car. You can't drive that piece of shit on my highway. Comment below.
Oh, I know that one.
Yes, you do.
Oh, yeah. I got it. Oh,
Tara knows what it is. Sean,
yes.
fire away.
Can I just say real quick?
Oh,
Yes.
take your time, because
That-
I'm trying to remember what I was going to say.
That particular film, I have that on DVD,
Yeah.
and every time I get like a new DVD player or something, I christen it with that movie.
Really?
Yes, I have to watch that movie.
Nice. Good movie.
It's a great movie. That's all I got, Sean. I can't. It's a good movie.
Yes, it is.
The crickets have stopped. They got nervous
This
for
supposed to be
you.
going right now because I'm trying
They
to
got
remember
nervous
exactly
for
the
you.
words. for the one I wanted to do.
Yeah.
But I'm forgetting a couple of the words, so it's going to screw it up.
No.
All right. Let me postpone mine.
All
Okay.
right.
It's all right.
Sean is
That's all
postponed.
right. That's all right.
Do mine next week.
All right.
That's all right. So thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you next time. Before I send it way down the table, here's a fun fact of the week.
Yay, fun.
Cereal is named for cereal grains, which in turn are named for Ceres, the Roman goddess of harvests and agriculture.
Wow.
In case you ever wondered why you call it breakfast cereal.
Not after serial killers?
Nope.
Good.
Not at all.
You know why they call it breakfast?
Because you're breaking your fast.
Correct. Have a great weekend.
Have a good everything. Peace.